Hello again from Wichita. Today is Tuesday, August 12th, and this is my update for today. Today was actually quite different as far as my therapies went. I actually started with a massage, which I'd never done. Then I had the sauna, so I actually was glad to get that over with, but that's as early as I've ever done the sauna. That's really the only therapy I still don't care for. I don't hate it, but I don't care for it. So I'm always glad just to get it over with. and then I had the Lux, which is the light therapy. I had that on my heart, liver, and spleen today. And then today I actually listened to some sound therapy that was not water. It was something called Holy Harmony. It was people... they weren't chanting, but it reminds me of like the old, or like if you see a movie and it's in Europe and it's an old church where they might have a choir just doing the oh. So it was all that kind of thing. More of a man's voice though, not a woman's voice. Well, several men's voices. Deeper anyway, deeper in tone than mine. Then I had a foot bath, then I had lunch. And then I saw the doctor, had the power plate, and today I did the vitamin D bed. So, which I don't know if that's the official name of it, but it's sort of like a tanning bed, but it's not harmful like a tanning bed. It's giving you vitamin D or doing something to your body to produce the vitamin D, perhaps. I don't know. Okay, so that's an overview of my day. I'm going to go back and give you details. My massage was really nice this morning. Yesterday I had, all of last week on my 3 massages I had a woman named Kimberly. And she is great, but does them very different than I've ever had a massage. I'm very accustomed to just like hardcore painful massages that are working the tension out, and she doesn't do that at all. It's more of a... Well, and a lot of it, too, has been that mine has been working with lymph areas and loosening the lymph fluid. So in that case, it doesn't need to be releasing tension, like muscle tension. So then Monday, I had a woman named Melissa do my massage, and she was more like just a regular massage. Got on the bed, she just did full body, hit all the muscles that you normally hit on a massage, worked some out real well that were really tense. And it was good. It was a nice difference. I don't prefer one over the other. They're both different and have different benefits. But then this morning, and I had that, I don't know if that was my last thing, but it was yesterday afternoon anyway that I had a massage, and I had that with Melissa. And then this morning, well, the first thing I did was a massage, and when I woke up this morning, actually, not really my shoulders, but like... right at the base of my neck was really sore because that was one area that Melissa had worked pretty hard on. Not excessively hard, but hard enough, obviously, that I was sore. So then I had Kimberly this morning, and I told Kimberly that I was sore there, and then also that my lower back is still real aggravated, just lots of different things going on down there since that disc was moved. Well, I shouldn't say since. There was lots of stuff going on down there anyway, but now... there's just a lot of different things, and some good, some not so comfortable. So she worked, Kimberly is really great in that she really listens to what your body is needing, and it's like she's peeling layers off day by day, which makes a lot of sense why she doesn't necessarily do hardcore muscle tension release. She's just really listens to the body, and it's really cool. And so she did some really good work on my whole back, and even the sore part, she worked that a little bit, and it felt so much better. And all over, she worked all over, but she really did a great job on my back, and it feels much, much better, much calmer. Still ways to go, but it's one step at a time. So that was a good massage. Then I had the sauna, which was kind of a hard change to go from this relaxing massage to get in the sauna, which is intense. And then the Lux, I don't know if I said already, that was over my heart, liver, and spleen again. the foot bath, I ended up having to I just had to stop 5 minutes before it was over because I had to use the restroom so badly because when I'm in the sauna, especially, you drink so much water. You drink a lot of water throughout the day when you're here anyway because they're so heavily detoxing you that you want to get that stuff out. But especially when I'm in the sauna, I drink a lot of water. Within that half hour, I try to get down 48 ounces. It's a lot of water in half an hour, and so then I had the foot bath. The Lux is shorter. That's why I could make it through the Lux, but then the foot bath is a full half hour, and I didn't make it. But anyway, then I had the ST8 on this area, the 4 probes or whatever on these lymph things here, lymph nodes. Okay, then when I did the power plate, I did 3 minutes sitting with my feet on the power plate, 3 minutes on the ground with my calves on them. And Diana that's the lady that helped me with the power plate today. She said that working the calves that way is good for sleep. So that must be why we're doing that. So like every day except for a couple of days, that's how we've done the power plate. Trying to work on my sleep, which is definitely improving. I'm sleeping kind of the same, but not having to take sleeping pills. So that's a definite improvement, to whereas before, if I didn't take the sleeping pills, I mean, who knows if I would sleep at all. But so now I'm sleeping the same as I was with the pills, but I'm not taking the pills. So that's something. It's frustrating. I would like to sleep, but yesterday Dr. Strite told me to double my dose of valerian. The valerian isn't something he had given me, it's something Dr. Patrick had given me that I've been taking for a long time. And so he checked it with my body and said I needed to double my dosage, so I'm doing 2 teaspoons of that instead of 1. And that helped. Last night I slept, it took a long time to get to sleep, but I slept 4 hours in a row without waking up. Then I woke up and went to the restroom, and then I had a hard time getting to sleep again. And then I only slept maybe hour and a half to 2 hours, and I woke up, but it was because most of the time I have 2 positions that I can sleep in. It's essentially the 2 least comfortable positions, and it's basically on my stomach, and then I prop a pillow on one side or the other. That's how it's 2, so that I can breathe without craning my neck around. And if I ever moved when I sleep, usually I would wake up. So I would control how I moved. Now I'm waking up already having moved, and I'm waking up, and I've moved to my side, and I'm waking up in pain because my back hurts. So it's definitely an improvement in that I'm sleeping deeply enough to move while I'm sleeping without waking up. But I'm not sure how to deal with the whole, ending up on my side because it's obviously straining my back. I was thinking maybe of trying to sleep on my back, but I've never, except for a period of time when I was prescription medicated for sleeping, I've never been able to sleep on my back. So we'll see. I might try it. So that's how the sleep is going. I forgot to say yesterday that when I saw the doctor, because I had done the burp test last Friday, and I talked about that here on the videos, and it was where I was checking, the doctor was checking if I had enough stomach acid, and so I did not, so he gave me a supplement or something. I shouldn't call it a supplement. It's a remedy to encourage the stomach to make acid, and you take that when you're eating. And it was crazy. I took it twice, and then I was extremely hungry much faster than I ever am hungry anymore. And actually, it was kind of funny because I said this several times in the last few months that I'll forget to eat. Like if I get really busy, I forget to eat or don't get time to eat, and I'm fine. I don't feel hungry, so I don't worry about it. And then there comes a point where I can tell I'm really hungry because I have a headache and I feel weak and things like that. So I don't feel hungry in my stomach, but I can tell when my body's hungry because I've gone way past the hunger zone. Um, well, so today then, where I hardly made it a few hours and I was so hungry, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy, that it never occurred to me, that not feeling hungry in my stomach was a problem. And I can definitely tell a huge difference just in having taken. Actually, I think after the first time I could tell a difference, but I was sleeping most of that time. So today, now when I was awake, I took it again. I took it last night and I took it this morning. And so when I was awake today, I could really tell a difference just in all over how I felt, but particularly in that whole issue of being hungry and having an appetite. Because I don't eat very much at a time. I don't usually have a very big appetite. And sometimes I eat just because I know I'm supposed to. I'm not really hungry or don't feel hungry anyway. I know my body's hungry, but I don't feel hungry. I don't feel like eating, but you eat because you're supposed to. So it was just, another one of those, oh my gosh, just one or two times on this remedy. And I can tell a huge difference and a huge difference that makes in my all over feeling of health. So, yeah, I'm going to pause this and start a new video to talk about my doctor appointment from today. Stay tuned for part 2.